is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring.
Hey everybody, I promised you that we were going to do a battle report, so Spectre Studio is now fully in-house. We got Spectre Wild behind the camera helping us out here, which I appreciate. Spectre Foreman is going to be my opponent. He's going to be having his Death Spectres, which you should be able to find the video for his army introduction, and I will be running my High Fleet Wraith. So Tyranids versus Space Marine. We're going to do capture and control, right, and pitch battle.
All right, and here we have the Death Spectre's 1,500 point list. For HQ, we have Vulcan Histon. He's going to be running with 9 Stern Guard and a Rhino. The Stern Guard Sergeant has a Power Fist, and there's 1 Combi Melta in the unit. And then in Elite section, other than the Stern Guard, we have 5 Thunderhammer Storm Shield Terminators, and a Dreadnought with Multi-Melta and Heavy Flamer on the Close Combat arm. For scoring units in the Troop section, we have a Tactical Squad and a Rhino. Sergeant has a Power Sword, a Multi-Melta, and a Flamer. Then we have another Tactical Squad, also in a Rhino. The Sergeant has a Chainsword, and there's a missile launcher and a Flamer. Heavy support, we have a Predator with autocannon turret and last cannon sponsons. And then we have 2 land speeders in the fast attack section. One is the Tornado pattern with the Heavy Flamer and a Multi-Melta, and the other is a Typhoon missile launchers and a Heavy Bolter. Again, 1,500 point Death Spectres.
Alright, this is my High Fleet Wraith, the 1,500 point list that I'll be taking into battle. And we're going to start this with my Swarm Lord, the Queen of Blades, with a Hive Guard. Going with 2 Venom Thorps. They'll be in 2 individual elite slots. Then we're going to have a Taveragon in the Troop Choice slot because we have 10 Termagants. 30 Hormagants with Toxin Sacks. Should be real fun. Then we're going to have my Tyrannifex with a Rupture Cannon. Enjoy that. And some Gene Stealers led by Grimlock. There are 6 others, which will be outflanking in this mission. So, should bring some real fun to the Death Spectres. Alright, Spectre Weil, which we want to introduce, is kind enough to set the table as a neutral party. And the side you're looking at here will be High Fleet Wraith setup with the objective, and the other objective right across the table for the Death Spectres. And then we will have the armies set up.
For the initial deployment, the Death Spectres have chosen the left side of the table. The High Fleet Wraith have taken the right side. Deploying on half the board, they've placed their objectives in the opposite corners and are piling up on both sides to be able to defend them successfully, as well as assault directly across. First turn is going to be the Death Spectres starting. With their initial deployment, they've chosen 2 lanes of fire in direct line of sight of the Tyranids. They also have a small area of terrain off to the right of their objective. High Fleet Wraith has a large chasm to cross. They've piled up on one of the bridge with a smaller group behind terrain cover on the far corner holding their objective. In this particular scenario, we expect to see a large clash in the center of the board where everybody will be moving to intercept each other and prevent them from getting to their objectives directly across the board. Top of turn 1, Spectre Senense will attempt to seize the initiative. Rolling his d6, we expect to see failure. And the Death Spectres have the field, turn 1, first go.
First turn, Death Spectre's movement. Tactical Squad 1's Rhino moved up almost 12 inches to hide behind that piece of cover. Typhoon Land Speeder did not move. Tac 2 Rhino did not move. And the Predator did not move. The Tornado Heavy Flamer Multi-Melta Land Speeder, turbo boosted across the table and now has the cover from that. The stern guard Vulcan Rhino moved up 12 inches and popped smoke, with the Dreadnought walking and then running behind it, and as well as the Terminators, and that's my movement. Be shooting the autocannon turret into the Queen of Blades. Range 4. Hit. Nothing. And the last cannon sponsons as well into the Queen of Blades range. So, going awesome so far. Sponsons, 1 hit. And 1 wound.
I get a 4+ cover from the woods. Safe.
I'll pick up your guy. And then I have the missile launcher as well into the Swarm Lord. Be a hit. And nothing. And then the Typhoon missile launcher into the Queen of Blades as well. Be shooting the crack grenades. 1 hit. Nothing. Going well so far, per usual. The heavy bolter, which also has range. Hits.
Safe.
And that's all she wrote.
High Fleet Wraith Turbogon round 1 attempts to spawn, does not roll any doubles, will continue to spawn in the next round.
Alright, the Tyranids is going to give Feel No Pain to my Queen of Blades. And it passes. Alright, so High Fleet Wraith has moved up. The Tyranids has moved off the bridge. Hormagaunts are right behind it, protected by a Venom Thorpe. The Queen and her retinue have gone into the woods. We saw the Termagants being spawned by the Tyranids. Everything just basically moved up on top of the objective. Tyrannifex can fully see the Predator, so it's going to take 2 shots over there. Both hit, strength 10 versus armor 13.
Here we go. Jesus.
1 penetrate, and explosion.